Hi and welcome to one more of our dehumidifier laundry drying videos. These videos we're trying to work out for you what's the quickest and cheapest way to dry laundry. Every time we're using the same 13 bunch of t-shirts, they're going through exactly the same cycle on the washing machine. We're starting off as much as we possibly can with the same relative humidity and temperature in the room. This time we're going to use the Arete dehumidifier and the Sefte fan, the combination of the two. Let's see how quickly we can get them dried. I'll get these t-shirts on the rack and we'll get things off and running. Okay, we're off and running now. So it's just gone 4:30 at the start of the tests. Clothes have just come out of the washing machine. It's an Arete 120 litre that I've set off running on this side, and the Sefte Pedestal fan which I got running on this side. For those of you that saw the tests that I did with the Sefte fan and the desiccant dehumidifier, I've actually turned the Sefte fan down to fan speed 10 this time because fan speed 12 was actually blowing the t-shirts off the rack. So I've just calmed the fan down a little bit. We're starting off 21 degrees C, 53% relative humidity. I'll come back in an hour and let you know how we're getting on. Okay, we're 1 hour into this experiment with the Arete 120 litre and the Sefte fan. You can see I've got the same problem as before, that some of the t-shirts have just basically been blown off. So I'll have to think about that. Maybe I should invest in some clothes pegs. I'll actually use the ones we've already got down there. You can see the humidity shot up to 61% because that's the moisture coming off the t-shirts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the clothes horse around to try and optimize the airflow coming over the clothes, try and secure up those t-shirts, and we'll come back in about 6:30 or so and see what's going on. Okay, we're just over 2 hours into this test and basically everything's dry. Using the Sefte fan and the Arete 120 litre, all of the t-shirts are done. This is not our fastest test. The DD8L Pro and the Sefte fan was slightly faster, but it's certainly going to be our cheapest. You're probably looking at around about 13 to 15 pence in terms of electricity used in order to dry these t-shirts. And if you think that a tumble dryer is going to cost you anything between £1.20, £1.80 to dry clothes, that's astonishing. Really, really good value for money and hasn't taken long at all. I could probably refine it even more if I didn't have some of the t-shirts falling on the floor and having to pick them up every now and again. So if I'd used those clothes pegs, I could have probably helped myself. But you can see the time is just after 6:30, so around about 2 hours, around about 12 to 15 pence, depending on your tariff, to dry the clothes. That's based on about 25, 26 pence per kilowatt hour. Fantastic value for money. Relative humidity in the room is under control as well because the dehumidifier is sorting that all out. So we're not going to get mould and condensation problems within the room. So really pleased with that, and I hope you find this useful.